Here's another one about records. First, I'm going to introduce the telephone system. This is a Nokia cell phone. It's rectangular. It might have some little top and bottom black banners. And then some of them might have big side black banners. If you look carefully, you might see a little snowy picture. Okay. Like I said earlier in these last videos, how records are made, about that silver stuff and things like that. That the trimming, has that big blob on the side. You have to trim it after molding from the negative silver master. Let me show you something for a minute. This might be the next thumbnail. See that record's actually spinning? There's sometimes that it skips away from the label. And when it skips away from the label, it repeats itself. It repeats itself over and over again. Like how records work. All it is just the tooth, right? The tip just vibrates left and right, like he said. That's true what he said. It's vibrate left and right. And there's a time that you can hear it without any speaker boxes. When a tip vibrates left and right, you can actually hear the record while it's spinning. The sound of the record spinning. Let me show you something for a minute. I might have to unplug this, the charger. Yeah. See that last cut? Listen to that. See why it's spinning. See, my body's blocking the light. So go down for a minute. Here it comes. You hear it? It's skipping away from the label. And when it skips away from the label, this is what happens. You hear that popping noise? It's skipping away from the label instead of towards the label. When that happens, when it skips away from the label or towards the label, it may have something to do with the rod. Or when the tip is very short, right, it gets filed down with time. So you might need to change the whole assembly. It might be expensive to change the assembly because the tip is worn down, kind of filed down. And when it skips towards the label, that has a meaning. The tip, it don't fit in the groove all the way down. It just sits up almost like on the surface. It's not deeply the way it's supposed to, not deep inside the groove. So that's why it just sits there, look, almost on the top. Right? So it creates that when it vibrates left and right, like you said, right? It lifts up. Somehow it gets lifted up. And then when it jumps up and down. Let me show you something else, what he said. Let me turn this off. And watch this. It looks like it's deep inside the groove, but it's not. It's almost like lifted up. And when it's lifted up, that's why it skips. So you need to change that. And you might notice that it don't jump up and down anymore. And it spins and spins and spins around. So remember what I said about the records earlier? And this is the record I was using earlier in the videos. It might show some black banners and things like that. But other than that, you know, so you get the idea. So one of these frames, it may be the what they call a thumbnail for YouTube with the original YouTube logo. Oops, I see a snowy picture. If you look carefully, you might see a snowy picture. And it sounds snowy too. So that's adorable. So you heard that part. So I'm gonna get rid of the video from my cell phone. This is a handheld Nokia cell phone. It even fits in your pocket. Technology has gotten smaller. Cell phones can actually fit in your pocket or in your purse. Before, the cell phones were bigger, like almost like military size. I cannot say giant size, but I could say military size. When it called for backup. Okay, that concludes this video. Let's stop right there. You hear that boop noise.